Hey there, today we are doing a Deku from My Hero Academia makeup tutorial. So right now I'm just putting bobby pins in my bangs just to kind of hold them back because I don't have a headband. And I couldn't find my wig cap, so we're just gonna have to go without it for now. Drinking that coffee. Now, I'm using my mirror, so whenever I look off to the side, that's what I'm doing. My beauty blender is dry, so I won't be using that. I will be mostly using my fingers. And I'm wiping my face with a baby wipe, basically, just to kind of get my skin clean. Now, I'm going to be using e.l.f. primer. And just going to be putting a pea-sized amount, but this one was dry and fell off for some reason. But I put about a pea-sized amount on my chin, cheeks, and forehead, and just evenly spread that. I'm even going to, I just hit my piercing, and it hurt. I'm just going to be spreading it on, and I even spread it on my eyebrows because I use eyeshadow instead of eyebrow pencils for my eyebrows. Now I'm going in with LA Colors Conceal Correct for my dark circles under my eyes. And just kind of dabbing that in with my finger. Trying to get an even coverage where I need it. And then I'm going to be going in with my beauty blender to just kind of even out the edges, just a little bit. Now I'm wiping off my finger, going in with same brand LA Colors Conceal Correct green for red. For redness, where my acne is, just putting it on my problem areas. Gonna just dab that in very lightly with my finger, not to spread it around, so I can get it on that area specifically. And I was just sitting here getting bored because it was actually taking a very long time. And right there I just said, wow, I can't believe this takes so long. So I'm wiping off my finger again. I have an owie on my finger. Now I'm going in with Maybelline concealer. And you can use whatever brands you guys have. But this is just what I have. Just to kind of give you an idea. Now I'm just going to spread that around where I put the Conceal Correct products on my face. And I'm just going to rub that in with my finger. Hi, Rowdy. I'm currently with dogs. So sorry if you guys hear any noise. And I put too much on my chin there, so I wiped it off a little bit with a wipe. So there we have it. Now I'm going to go in with my Fit Me foundation and just kind of put a little bit on my beauty blender, even though it's dry and not damp enough, and just kind of evening out my little concealer marks that I had that you can't really tell I have. Just putting a very light amount. And there it is, I forgot to show it. Now I'm just using my e.l.f. powder and just putting that on it, cut it out, but that's basically all I did, just put a light amount on my skin. Now I'm using that palette with a light chocolate brown color right there in my crease, just to kind of give my eyes a little bit of definition and color. Just putting it in my crease, just a very, very light amount. You don't want it too vibrant. Now I'm going in with the light tan color next to it, just putting it over my lid. Very, very light amount. Now I'm going in with a slightly, I want to say oranger type of tan with a little bit of shimmer. And that wasn't enough for me, so I'm going in with my Magnifies Eye palette and getting a shimmer shadow and just putting a very, very, very small amount on my eyes just to kind of give them a little shine because I like shiny things. I don't like matte stuff very much. Now I'm just putting mascara on my eyelashes, not a whole lot. Just to kind of make my eyes look a bit rounder and bigger, both top and bottom lashes. Now on this eye, I did mess up because it's always this eye that I mess up on. And I just yelled every time. I get very angry about this. See. I took my Mary Kay eye makeup remover on a small cotton swab and just kind of dabbed it a little bit just to kind of get it off of my eye, just a little bit, and try not to get the concealer out from under my eye, but I did. So I went and put a little bit on, rubbed it in with my finger, and it ended up perfect, basically. And then I went back to try again, and I messed up once again. See? So I went in, fixed it. Luckily, it fixed very quickly. So I'm just touching up. Now we're gonna go in with my ColorMates blush and just put a generous amount, because I feel like Deku kind of looks cute with a little bit of blush, just to kind of make his cheeks a little bit more rosy. Now I'm going in with a smaller brush to kind of do the tips of my nose. Dogs are licking my toes. Or not my toes, my foot. So I'm going in with a little bit of highlighter on the bridge of my nose, and a very light amount on my cheekbones, my chin, and my cupid's bow. And I'm just going to kind of rub that in a little bit. Then I'm going to go back in and even out the line with the blush. You don't have to do this, but I do it whenever there's a fine line between the highlighter and the blush. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner and making freckles. I'm doing this little diamond shape that Deku has, and then I'm kind of doing the exact same thing, adding on to it on my cheeks, over my nose, and then that's about it. So I'm just kind of doing little dots, just going as I go. And then I will be coming back and fixing it because freckles aren't evenly shaped, and that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of making them a little bit uneven. They aren't black, but here we are. So now I'm just letting that dry, and I'm going to be going in with my ColorMates little eyeshadow palette with a light green as a starter, and just kind of following my natural eyebrow shape and just kind of going from there. And then I'm going to be going in with a slightly darker color just to match my wig a little bit more, and just kind of going over it just to kind of give it a little bit of a definition. And see, that's where the primer came in, because it primed my skin under my eyebrows beforehand so it doesn't stick whenever I take it off. Now I'm pulling my dinosaur backpack over and pulling out my chapstick because my lips were very chapped. And here we have it. I hope you enjoy.